you're walking, ow, and your knees hurt. You went to go pick up that boogie oogie from the ground so you could throw it in the trash, but ow, your knees hurt. So I'm going to give you an exercise that is going to increase the mobility in that knee joint and really create some good blood flow up inside of your knee capsule. And what we're going to do is going to be an isometric contraction. So you can either have a table or a countertop that you'll put your stanky foot on, and you're gonna hang out here for a little bit, so you'll feel a little bit of a stretch in the front of your thighs. You're gonna have something for support, whether it be a box, a broomstick, 2 sticks, something just to stabilize you so you don't have to worry about balancing. So all you're worrying about is creating that contraction. Now you're hang out here for about a minute or two, just to let your body adapt to this position. And then we're gonna go for your isometrics. So your first one is gonna be you driving your foot down into your table, your countertop, your box. And your second one is gonna be you lifting up your foot away from it. Now you may not see any movement happening, which is totally fine. That just means you've reached your end range and you're laying down new tissue in that end range. But as long as you're creating the tension in that direction and creating some force while you're pressing and pulling, you're totally fine. So what it'll look like, you're gonna make sure your ribs are locked down and your bum is tucked, and you're gonna first start by pressing your foot into that box or countertop for 10 to 15 seconds. So I am driving that foot down as hard as I can, pressing, 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 pressing. So I'm pushing my heel away from my cutie patootie. And then after that, you're gonna deload and relax. And then you're gonna drive your foot off of the box or the countertop. Now you want to make sure you don't lean forward. You want to try your best to stay as straight as possible as you're pulling that heel into your butt. And you're going to really feel the back of that thigh fire up. Now, let's say you don't want to put your foot on, or your dirty foot on your countertop. You can also do this on a couch or a chair, something a little bit lower. So you'll get into a half kneeling position, and literally you're thinking about doing the same exact thing where you're pressing your foot into the box and then pulling your foot away from the box. Now let's say you absolutely are in the middle of nowhere. You're into the enchanted forest of wondrous and dreams, and you have nothing around you but the green, beautiful earth. So you'll just take your eyes down to the ground and you'll get your knee in that same position where you will pull your heel into your butt. And you're gonna do the same thing where you're first pressing your foot away from you. So you're gonna press your foot into your hands. And then after that, you want to pull your heel towards your butt and pulling it away from your hand. And you're gonna go through that same contraction that you would have if you were putting your foot on your table or on a couch, and that is going to create some good blood flow and circulation and get all those little tiny muscle fibers, those intrinsic muscles that insert into the knee to start firing, so that way you can get back to dropping it down low on the dance floor without any issues. So I hope that helps.